Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be finishing up setting up February 2021 in my Skinny Classic Happy Nietzsche Bullet Junk Journal. And if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. All right, so this is my 2021 Skinny Classic Happy Nietzsche Junk Bullet Journal, and I will be doing a flip through of January, but let me flip to February. Oh, and I definitely need to put monthly tabs on here. And so this is a vellum that I had cut from that big 12 by 12 Tim Holtz. It doesn't necessarily fit the theme of February, but it's pretty much the only vellum that I have in volume. And so I'm going to continue to use these to separate the month from the other. And so what I've done already is I have set up the monthly trackers that I do in this, and again I will show you a flip through of January in its own video, but after I finish setting up February I'll show you another just quick one. And so what I'm going to be using is, I know it's going to be gasp worthy, but I actually cut out pages from this book here. It is Journey to the Secret Garden coloring book. I did recently haul this, and I just liked some of the images. Plus, I didn't have to worry that I'd sacrifice a picture because it's only one-sided. And so I thought, well, I'm doing this for my work stology. I kind of like the idea of doing it here, but whether or not I actually color this, I have not decided because I really like the graphic, just black and white nature of this. So for February 2021, my word is patience. And that's a noun, and it is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Now, to be honest, I was a little shocked by the definition of that because I just thought it meant to wait. So, yeah. Patience is more than simply learning to wait. It is having learned what is worth your time. And that's a quote by J.M. Storm. Now, that little bit of color, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but that is my Tombow 850. And that is, as of right now, the predominant color for the month. And so what I've done is I've taken, so this is the size of the sheet. Again, I just use my X-Acto to cover it out, and I've just taken it and I've cut it into pieces that will fit in here either as like it is here as an accent or an actual tip-in. So for this one, it's glued down to the page, but for this one, I did want to use this, and so I've just sort of tipped it in. This is the only sticker I've used so far from Happy Planner. That's from the Bookish sticker book. And the reason I chose that one is because I'm not sure if I'm going to be coloring these in. I did want to keep it as much as black and white as I can. Now this monthly calendar here is what I had ordered from Sticky Mo Shop on Etsy. I will link her shop below. And as you can see, it's actually bigger usually, but I forgot that I had these until I was looking for something else. And so what I did was I just cut it down so that it kept the actual month in there, and then I just put it down because I had this down before I realized I had these. And we will be finishing that top portion there, and then this is going to be my thoughts in, thoughts out. Again, it's just another piece of the same page that I've cut down, and then I can put things tops and bottom. And then for the first week, we will be setting up on here. So let me take out these two pages. For my buddy read with Andy, we've been trying to get through the Order of the Phoenix, but the book is just, I don't know if it's too heavy, if it's too dark, if it's boring, if it's getting up all in the feels, but it's just been really difficult to get through it. So I've been avoiding it, and I need to get back to it because I've only gotten up to chapter 25 the last time I told you that I gotten something finished, yeah, that was the last time I got anything finished for that buddy read. And so I'll definitely have to get through the next 5. And emotionally, I'm feeling much lighter than I have for quite some time, and so maybe it'll be easier to digest, because some of the themes going on in the Order of the Phoenix right now was quite mirroring what was going on in real life, and so that was even more so. No, I'm doing this to avoid that. I don't want to be all stuck up in it, but maybe that's just me. So for this one, I wanted to show you guys how I did that bubble lettering that was in the front, and it's actually really easy. Now, it does use my nemesis, the pencil. Now, I don't hate pencils. I just have a really big dislike of them. And I'm not sure why. I mean, they do serve a purpose. Maybe because they are synonymous with math. I don't know, because I'm not a huge fan of math either. But what I did was I just did some regular lettering. And then I went around it and just kind of bubbled it out. So just in case you're looking for an easy lettering style, I find if I put the letters down first, it gives me better control for spacing, but also gives me that sort of guarantee that I'm going to spell it right because I've messed that up before. Because you can either concentrate on the shape or you can concentrate on the accuracy, but I find concentrating on both is super difficult. And then once that's dry, I'll go ahead and erase the pencil marks. That's the other thing about pencils that I am not a fan of, the erasing. I don't know what it is about that motion, but I just don't like it. And then this is a washi tape that Christy had actually designed for me. And so I'm going to be using that one. Right now, because of this Tombow pen that I'm using, I'm leaning towards this one. But as I get into the month and I realize how I want to go by way of decoration, then it might just be all the colors all the time. Now, because this is done on sort of like a transparent paper, whatever size you want, you do have to cut. But I don't find that to be problematic. Okay. And so you can see February 2021 right there. And hopefully it's dry enough. Now I know for February a lot of people go for hearts and flowers and love and all that because of Valentine's Day. I think it's a little funny. No, not like funny, haha, but more like funny, yep, that's the kind of thing you'd have on your channel, because these mice kind of freak me out. They're okay like this, but I don't know why, but this one right here, I don't like looking at it. But it was an empty space and it fit, so I'm like, okay. So yeah, that's the kind of February I'd have in my planner. And because I wanted, if I decided to, I wanted to be able to color all the way up into the edge, I only use clear tape on the inside, and I'm hoping that it stays. And in fact, if I color this and then decide to put clear tape over it, then that's fine. I did want to show you guys some uses for coloring pages. And then this is Thoughts In. It is currently Sunday, January 31st. Oh, Thoughts Ins. So we might as well make this match and put Thoughts Outs. And then it'll look deliberate. And then just to make this pop a little, I did draw a line on tops and bottoms. And then for this one, I think we'll try our hand at doing a little bit of collaging. I don't know what it is about. Some of the pictures are fine, and some of these mice are just gross. I don't like it. Well, let's do it. Because I do like the books. That's actually what I was leaning more towards. So let's put that one there. This is a stencil that I had ordered also from Christy Marie Designs, and so I will link again her shop below. And then I've got some of this here. So maybe we'll put this down because I like, in fact, I really like the junk journaling aspect by way of just collaging things in the weeklies. And so I could tip this in like I did with the thoughts of the day. Sorry, talking and thinking is not my strong point, but I kind of want to collage over this. Unfortunately for February, it starts on a Monday because I ran into some problems in January, not knowing how to start the month. And you'll see that when I do the quick flip through at the end of this video, because yeah. All right, so we're gonna get rid of Mr. Mousy McCreepster here by just covering him up. I don't know how smart that was to put down the tape that is clear. Not very smart at all. So he's covered. Let's see if we can cover up his feet. And it doesn't bother me that this, that's why I didn't want to put tape on here, because so long as it's not sticky, then it doesn't bother me that it overhangs. This one's kind of cute, so we're going to leave him. Is this a sticker? Oh, it is. These are ephemera that I had picked up from that shop in France, and so I will link her Etsy shop below. Oh, that's not bad at all. Now, I don't know that we'll use this one. Let's bring, oh, well, we can use the tag. This is what she had sent to tell me what this was, because I'm like, wait, what is this? And I'm really leaning towards that aqua right there. And when I say she designed this for me, she literally did, because I had hauled some of these in these colors. This is actually mixed up with some of the ones I got because my friend Andy, who is always an inspiration to me by way of being a creative journaler, she had sent me a set, I need more hands, that were more blue based, and then I had ordered some that were more pink and purpley based. And so Christy, like the crazy woman she is, had designed some washi around that. So I'm so lucky that I have such amazing friends. Let's put that down there. And see, there are different widths that she sent them in. Oh no. Oh no, that's the rest of that one. I'm like, oh look, extra. That's not what that is. I'm not going to waste it. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the fanciful aspect of the coloring pages, even though some of those mice creep me out. So does February sometimes, so it's appropriate. But I also like, oh, that just disappears altogether. But I also like just the very linear of the washi tape. But I do think that blue will pop. That's so pretty. I'll put some there. And we can put some there. I can put that there. And I like this as decoration, but I don't want to get rid of her sentiment. So what we can do, because this back portion is going to be, well, I don't know if it's going to be decorative or not. More than likely it will be. So I'll just put this one here so I don't lose it. And we'll use this one here to just put it down. Because I can always add something on top of that. And then I have a nice little tip in there. Although, did I do that wrong? I think I did that wrong. Yeah. Well, I did it wrong if I want to be able to read it without having to move it. I did that wrong. Okay, it was upside down. If I flip it out this way, now I can read it. I don't know if I was conveying that correctly. I'm going to leave the rest of that blank for now. And then here, I do want to use April's day headers. And so I will put Monday here. And there are 5 in a row. I didn't notice that until just now. And so I'm going to use this for the entire month on the journaling side. And then here is where I'm going to be mapping out for both what I'm eating during the day, because again, I am pretending to be a Korean vlogger, and then my daily horoscope that should be able to fit. And someone did ask, and I forget to look who that was, but I read the horoscope and then I do a really abridged Cliff Notes version because otherwise it won't fit. But I like having it in there. This is going to be for Monday, February 1. As I do, I will put down the rest of the day or the days as I journal, because I don't know how much space I'm actually going to need. And then I think it needs something down here. So I have this one here, and maybe we can introduce some blues, although there are those blue florals. Ooh, that's pretty. There are those blue florals that Andy had sent me. I really like that. I think that will fit. So clearly the colors are going to be all over the place. Oh yeah, I really like that. And it seems mean to put a cat down when the mice are just trying to read. So we won't do that. And then I think I'll put this little washi down here. So let me get this organized back on the discs and I'll be right back. All right, so let me do a quick flip through of February 2021, just so you can see the direction that we're going for this month. And then I'll show you the direction of what we did for last month, at least in the monthly section, just because then you'll get the idea, if you're new here, why I do certain things in here. And so this is my buddy read. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is my horoscope for the month. Again, a very Cliff Note abridged version. I am a Cancer Leo cusp. I have not been able to find a horoscope that is directly geared towards that. And so this is the Leo monthly horoscope for February. And then for my Chinese horoscope, I am a rat, and so this is for February as well. And some of them actually line up, which I find both interesting and a little scary. Again, some of these mice are cute to me. I mean, cute enough. And then some of them are just super creepy. And February is a month of love, so why wouldn't I have something creepy or that's creeping me out in my journal? Why not, right? Here I did put thought of the day and February 21st. Now if this were a real book, thought of the day would be there and this would be the back of the book, but you know, it wouldn't look as cute. So yeah, totally creeping me out. I'm gonna love working in this page. This was a sticker by April's Shop Sticky Mo, and then that washi there is something that Christy had made for me. Definitely check out her shop. Tomorrow evening, probably when I get back home from work, I will do my thoughts coming into the month. This is just another piece of coloring page. Again, of the two rats that were on this, that one is definitely cuter than this one was. I did some collaging here, and I think I might actually color some of these pages. I don't know. And then tomorrow I'll start my journaling there. Off camera, I will map this out and get it all ready for the week so that I can put down my horoscope and what I'm eating. And then on this back one, I can either do more collaging here, or if I need more journaling space, then I can put that down there as well. And that's why generally I don't show you when I'm setting up these weekly pages, because I never know how much journaling space I'm going to need. But this usually is a dead space. And so, I mean, worst case scenario that I journal on both sides and I need even more, I can either tip in some extra pages or I can go into another page. And if you didn't realize, this was just a classic Happy Planner page that I pulled out from one of my classic Happy Notes. Okay, and then to give you an idea of January, oh, I did want to show you this. So I did map out for the month, and I'm doing this for every month just because I like the idea of once this is done for the entire 12 months, that I'll have something very decorative that also shows me what my thought process was for that month. So this is just another piece of the coloring page, the Tombow, the washi, and then the day headers from Sticky Mo. This is my jumping off point. I can always go more than that, but at least from week to week there will be some similarities. And then for January, again, it was very over the top and I loved it. And I will do a more comprehensive flip through of this because I really wanted to show you, I'll do this tonight, what I meant by how these pages look versus how these pages look, because the weeklies definitely are more decorative than the monthly trackers that I'm doing. And they're definitely also more collagey. For this one, I was not in the journaling mood. Well, I was in a mood and I didn't feel like journaling, so I made a little pocket here. This is the Prima Rosa journal packaging, and so I just made a pocket with it, and I think it looks really cute. I did put my horoscope on the back here. Instead of having a classic size sheet like I had been using for this third week of January, this is just a regular skinny classic sheet. And then back here, I just did some collaging. For this week, it was very minimal because I was not feeling it, which is fine. And then this is the final week of January. This here, this actual flap here, is from one of the coloring books that I recently hauled, which is this one right here. And it was this flap like this, because if I go to the back side, there is actually one of these little flappy things, and so I just cut that off and cut it down so that it would fit in here because I really like that image. Now for some of the weeklies, I might make copies of this page right here and collage with this because it has both the finished artist picture as well as the page you can color, and it can either be you do it like that or you do it however. I mean, coloring pages are literally blank pages you can do whatever with, but I really love the idea of this artwork, and it still brings in the coloring aspect. Or what I might do for March is just go all with this and do images that way. I haven't decided yet. But this is a flip out with an additional flip out. And so I really love how this looks. This is just a collage of different stickers, and then this is the separation. So you can see from month to month, there really isn't going to be any consistency by way of colors or design, but within the month, I'd like to tie in both these monthly trackers as well as the weekly pages. And so that'll be something that you'll see unfolding. I'd love to know what you guys think of the progress so far, and what do you think about these mice? Are they creeping you out too? Are they adorable? Should I color this in? I'd love to know your thoughts below. All right, guys, well, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.